Hey guys, it's Stephanie Mitchell here. I am an online marketing coach for independent beauty pros, and today I'm talking about how to stand out when you advertise yourself as a beauty professional on social media. Wherever you are in your career, whether you're just starting out, you've been around for a while, or no matter what kind of services you do or where you're located, you have probably experienced this before, that feeling of, oh my gosh, there are so many other people doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing. You feel a little bit self-conscious and lacking confidence, and you feel like, oh my gosh, how do I stand out? Competition can make us feel icky. We tend to compare ourselves a lot to other people, and we tend to beat ourselves up about how good we are or how not good we are compared to everyone else. And Instagram can make things so much worse because all your competition is there to see, and you can constantly look at their profiles and compare yourself and all that. I can tell you though, my life as a business owner got so much better when I stopped playing the comparison game. So I try to remind myself, collaboration over competition. But the question remains, even if you're not mentally comparing yourself to other businesses who do hair, lashes, facials, makeup, whatever it is you do, even if you're not comparing yourself to them, you always wonder, what about my clients? Like, how do I stand out, and how do I make sure that I differentiate myself to those potential clients who could be researching me and seeing everybody else that's out there, seeing all the other options? Today, I'm gonna give you some really good tips to stand out specifically when you're doing Facebook and Instagram advertising. You know those paid promoted posts that you see on social media? They work so well. They're one of my favorite ways to promote yourself, get more attention, and book more clients. But in order to get real results from them, you need to stand out. You need to differentiate yourself and really draw attention to you as opposed to all of the other businesses that are advertising, and there are a lot of them. So let's put yourself in their shoes. Think, what would a client want to see from me in order to get excited and be like, oh my gosh, I need to book her? That's what we're going to talk about today in this video. Specific steps to stand out when you're advertising. Oh, and by the way, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up below. It really helps the algorithm to have more beauty pros like you find my videos. All right, let's jump into it. My first step for setting yourself apart and really standing out in your ads is be willing to do what other business owners aren't willing to do. So in order to truly stand out as a business, you need to be getting a little bit uncomfortable. And by that, I mean you need to be front and center in your ad. I'll talk about what that means in just a second. But the truth is that people want to see the person behind the business, and that is you. And I know that standing up in front of potentially thousands of new people who you don't know can be so frightening. But think about it this way. It's frightening for everybody else too. Every single business owner out there in your area who you see as competition, they're scared of the exact same things. So if you are willing to put yourself out there and do the uncomfortable things, immediately you're standing out and putting yourself apart because you're doing something that other people aren't. It is so hard to show up as a person in our ads. And when I say show up as a person, I mean getting on video, being personal, putting your personality into it, talking in the first person. It's hard. We feel like we're being judged. We feel like people are going to say, like, who does she think she is? Why does she think that she's better than me? Or, you know, who is this person showing up on my ad, on my feed? We think those judgmental thoughts about ourselves, and we think that other people think the same thing. Truth is, they're not, because potential clients will feel an instant connection with you when they see you. So much more than pictures of the facials you do, or the lashes, or the brows, or the waxing. They will connect with you as a beauty professional. So in order to create that trust and in order to really stand out, you're gonna need to be front and center. Sorry to say it, it's an uncomfortable truth. So what does that mean? First of all, in your video, yes, I want you to get on video. I want you to say hi, say who you are, tell them a little bit about you, tell them about your business, tour them around your amazing space, show videos of you doing treatments and services on clients. We don't really care about the business. We don't really care about your pricing or anything like that. We care about you. So get on video. In your caption for your ad, be personal. introduce yourself. Say, hi, my name is Ashley. This is what I do. I love it. I love meeting new clients. Here's a bit about me. Here's a bit about what your treatment or service will look like. It really makes a difference. Remember that not everyone will vibe with you because not everyone's a fit for your personality, and that's okay. The kind of clients you truly want are the ones who just connect with you. They click with you, right? Those are the ones you love having in your chair or at your treatment bed. When you're front and center in your ads, those people will find you. They'll connect with you and you will stand out like a shining beacon in their newsfeed when they stumble across your ad and they see your video and they see your amazing caption that's so personal. So that's the first step. Be willing to get uncomfortable, put yourself front and center, and do the hard things that other business owners aren't willing to do. Step 2 for standing out as a beauty professional in your ads is to provide stellar customer service from the very start, even before people become paying clients. So, what do I mean by that? Well, you're gonna have a lot of interaction with your ad. So you spend some money on it, you get a bunch of new people seeing your ad, and some people might book immediately with you, and that's great. But a lot of people are gonna wanna ask you questions. They're going to comment on your ad. They're going to DM you, they're gonna message you, and that's actually what you want. The way that I recommend that you set up ads is you actually set them up to go to Messenger or DM so that you can interact with people, answer their questions, get really curious about what they're looking for, and recommend treatments and services based on what their goals are. Through all of that, you're interacting with people, and to really stand out next level and put yourself in a different category from everyone else advertising, provide amazing service. So be willing to start conversations. Ask people questions in the DMs. Ask them, hey, it's so nice to meet you. I'm so glad you're interested in booking with me. Can I ask you, what kind of skin concerns or struggles do you have right now? Listen to them. That is the most important thing. People want to talk about themselves and they want to see if you're the right person to solve their issues. Ask them questions, get them to respond back, genuinely listen to what they want. Maybe you can get them to send you pictures of what they would like to achieve, whether that's with their brows or their hair or their skin, etc. And then do a great job of being really personable, really friendly, answering all those questions. And then if it's a good fit, if your services and treatments can truly help them, then you genuinely are doing them a service by recommending the right treatments to them. But it all starts with questions and conversations. Also, people will comment on your ad. They're going to ask questions in the comments like, how much does this cost? They might say like, what treatment is this? What service is this? And here's the other thing, you might get some snarky comments. It happens. Sometimes people comment on your things and they'll be like, this is way too expensive, or I would never do this, or this is ugly. Snarky comments happen. I've gotten a bunch of them myself. The important part is that you use these comments as a vehicle to provide really great customer service to other people. Not to the people leaving nasty, sarcastic comments, but to other people who are reading those comments and looking very carefully at how you respond. It's not about the person who originally commented. It's actually a great tool to show how professional, confident, and service-oriented you are. So let's say someone comments on your post and they say, oh, $250 is way too much and this isn't even that nice. Something like that. You would comment back and be like, hey, Shane, thanks so much for your feedback. I have X years of experience doing this, and I'm one of the top rated microbladers in the city, for example. You can give them a little bit of background about your experience and why you're amazing. And I've done lots of trainings about this. My prices are premium, that's true, but my clients know that my pricing reflects my quality. If you'd like to chat more about it, feel free to send me a DM. I would love to see you in, but if it's out of your price range, that's fine. Easy. You could have responded back sarcastically to that comment, but you're not going to, because you know that other people are seeing your comments. You know that these comments are actually a great way to turn the conversation around, show people how amazing you are, and people will be watching. So that's the second step, is provide amazing customer service and experience even before they book with you. All right, step number 3 to stand out in your ads is be very specific about what you are advertising, because specific is gold. Now, what do I mean by that? Being a generalist sounds great. I do waxing and lashes and makeup and nails, and I also do brows, and I also do teeth whitening, and I do all these different things. We think that that's great because we think, oh, well, I can provide a full service to my clients and I'll have more people coming to visit me. Truth is, though, is that your business strength depends on you being a specialist and an expert in 1, 2, maximum 3 different things. Businesses who try to do everything and appeal to everyone end up appealing to no one because you don't have a specialty. At the beginning of my business, I tried to do marketing, all types of marketing, whether that was email marketing, branding, social media, advertising. I tried to do it all, and I tried to do it for all different types of beauty businesses. But my business really started to explode when I put a stake in the ground and I said, my name is Stephanie. I help independent beauty pros with their Facebook and Instagram advertising. That's when things got really, really big for me. Why? Because I got really, really good at that one thing and I became known for that one thing. And I want you to think the same way, especially when you're advertising yourself. So instead of advertising the fact that you're a full service beauty bar and you do it all, I want you to choose one specific thing to advertise. Maybe you specialize in pain-free or less painful waxing. Maybe you specialize in natural and curly hair or perfect dramatic eyebrows. I want you to think about what you're going to advertise and create a specific package around that. That is the way to stand out in your ads, because you will connect with people who are like, oh my gosh, I really want microblading, but I've never had it done before. And she specializes in helping people do that first microblading appointments. Maybe you're advertising anti-aging facials for women in their late 30s, early 40s who are just starting to see those first signs of aging, and you instantly connect with them. You target them, you create an ad that's made for them. As soon as they see it, they're like, oh my gosh, it's like she's in my head. She knows exactly what I want. She's using the exact words that I would use, and she's showing me clients that are like me. When you focus on that one thing, it's so magical and you'll instantly magnetize the right people to you. Otherwise, they'll just see you as another nail tech or hairdresser without having an ad that truly resonates. Okay, my final tip for standing out when you're advertising as a beauty professional is make your ad high quality. Here's the thing, a lot of people, especially people in the beauty industry, when they do an ad for Facebook or Instagram, they just kind of throw it together. They'll take a quick photo, take a quick caption, toss it together, spend 20 bucks on it and turn it into an ad. It's really, really easy to do an ad, really easy to spend money on a low quality ad. And most local businesses near you, most of the competition is doing the exact same thing. So that means in order to stand out, the bar is really low and you just have to go a little bit higher with your quality. So that's why in order to stand out, I super recommend that you aim for a high quality ad. That means that when people see it, when potential clients see it, they're like, whoa, like this is really nice. This is a professionally made video. This is a caption that looks really well written. It kind of looks flawless and it really captures attention that way. Especially if you charge more premium pricing, your ad should reflect that quality. You're putting yourself in a league of your own when you make your ad professional looking. So start with a high quality video. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to hire a videographer. Like you can for sure use your iPhone, but you want to make sure that all the video content that you're putting into your video looks beautiful. Now, I've had a lot of my students do it with their iPhone, but I've had a lot of students have a great success hiring a videographer to do their video for them. So usually it only costs between like $300 and $500. They'll do like an hour-long video shoot. It will look beautiful. And the cool thing is that you can reuse this video everywhere else in your marketing. But I digress. For your ad video, as soon as people see that professionally made video, it instantly stands out. Same for your caption. You want to make sure that it is well written. No spelling mistakes, well formatted. It's got all the different things that any client would want to know about your promotion or your service before booking with you. If you're interested in making high quality captions, in the Ad Lab, my program about Facebook and Instagram advertising, we actually have a copywriting coach in there. She will help you take your ad caption and turn it into something so professional and beautiful, it's gonna stand out. That's the final tip for you about how to stand out, is to have a really high quality ad where everyone else kind of has low quality ads. Yours is gonna rise to the top and it will capture interest when people see it on their feed. And I have one final tip for you. This is kind of like an extra to stand out. Make it known that you are local to people. Oh my gosh, so many people skip this step. So say you are a local hairstylist and you focus on balayage, and you do an ad and you target it to people in your city. Say you're in Vancouver, BC. And you say, hi, my name is Nicola and I focus on balayage. I'd love to welcome in new clients, yada, yada, yada. People see it, they're like, oh, cool, hairdresser. They don't even know that you're located in Vancouver. They don't even know. Don't assume that just because you're targeting these people means that they know you're local to them. So to stand out, use this local tip. Put the name of your town, area, city, etc. in the first line of text and in the headline. People will connect like this. There's some sort of weird psychological trick where people trust businesses that are local to them way more than businesses that are non-local. Just think of it. If you're going to buy like something like honey or wine, would you prefer to buy it from someone who lives down the street or someone who lives on the other side of the country? Someone who lives down the street. We just trust them more. So use this final tip to make your ad stand out. Tell people that you're local to them. There are millions of businesses advertising on Facebook and Instagram right now, and for good reasons. It can be one of the best ways to automate your client attraction and book more of those dream customers so that you can build your business. But with competition being so fierce in the beauty industry and so many other local competitors that are showing their ads to potential clients, you need to stand out. So these are my favorite ways to stand out in your Facebook and Instagram ads. First of all, be willing to put in that hard, uncomfortable work that other businesses don't. So that means putting yourself as a person front and center in your ad, in your video, in your caption, and putting your personality everywhere. It's difficult, but it pays off. Second, provide amazing customer service and support even before people book an appointment, even if they're just poking around, asking questions, and leaving comments. Always provide exceptional service. Third, be really specific about what you are advertising and who you are advertising for, and you'll instantly connect with people who are like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I need right now. Fourth, create a high quality ad that goes above and beyond in terms of high quality visuals, videos, and a flawless caption. And my final bonus tip for you is be local. Make it known that you are local to people. Put the name of your town, city, area, etc. in the first line of text and in the headline, and you will stand out so much more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If so, give me some love by leaving a like below and letting me know in the comments, have you ever advertised before? I'd love to know. Did it work for you? Are some of these tips helpful? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys again soon for another marketing video, and thanks again for watching. Bye, guys.